Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you all are having a beautiful Saturday. I know that I am. The sun is shining bright here in Dallas. Your girl went and had a long overdue massage this morning. Hopefully you can't still see the imprint on my forehead from, when you lay your face in the, little cutout situation. But welcome back, you guys. So today I have a good one for you all. I wanted to share 6 floral fragrances in my collection that I think will be perfect for this fall season. They happen to be some of my faves, and I think that they would do beautiful in the cooler weather. These right here, I think, are able to hold their own. You still will be able to enjoy that great sillage and projection, leaving a beautiful scent trail, just all of those things. Because although I am my gourmand loverness is turned up during the fall and winter season, I still though crave me a good floral as well. So it's one of my favorite type of fragrances to wear. But before we kick things off, I want to share with you my fragrance of the day, and it is Musk Noir Rose from Narciso Rodriguez. This one right here has just turned into an absolute love for me. And so I'm going to go ahead and refresh a little bit, because it is just so beautiful. And I'm an oversprayer. So just want to make sure that I am able to smell it and enjoy it hours from now. This one right here, oh, that smells so good. Smells so good. So this one right here has plum. It's got rose in here, of course. You've got some of that bergamot, that musk. It is just a very beautiful fragrance and can easily be someone's signature scent. It's just beautiful. And I have a confession. I did order a backup, y'all. I ordered a backup because I have just been seeing so many videos where these companies have just been discontinuing these fragrances, and I just could not imagine my life without this fragrance being in my collection. So curious to see if it's going to make my top 10 when I film that video next fall, but we shall see. But for today, I'm loving on this one. I'm enjoying this one, and that is Musk Noir Rose from Narciso Rodriguez. This is gorgeous. So to kick things off today with the fragrances that I have to share, we are going to talk about little Miss Thing here, Delina Exclusif from Parfums de Marly. This one right here is, I have all three. I have the whole trio of sisters. And this one right here is my least favorite. It's not that I don't like it, but I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy the others. But I say all that to say this. I think that this one right here would be perfect to wear for the fall season. And it's still so pretty. It's not my fave, but it's pretty. It's really, really pretty. So Delina Exclusif, it does have top notes of lychee, pear, bergamot, and grapefruit, with mid notes of pink pepper, Turkish rose, oud, and incense. And then it has base notes of vanilla, amber, musk, vetiver, and Evernol. Oh, that is so good. The one thing that I can definitely say about this one is that it definitely holds its own. It can cut through some cooler weather, but since this one has such a powdery facet to it, I tend to enjoy this one more during the fall. I tried wearing it during the summer and it didn't do much for me during the summer. I don't know if it's because of the notes and the way that they are composed in this fragrance, or the fact that I love, absolutely adore Delina La Rose so much. That one right there is just stellar. But that's the one that I really do enjoy for the spring and summer. And so I have been wearing this one for the fall season, and I'm finding that I'm enjoying it more. It's something about the way that the musk and the powder, the way that they come to life in this fragrance. It gives such great wear, especially on sweaters and whatnot. This one right here, I wore to the office twice this week and really enjoyed it, got compliments on it. And like I said, it just held its own. I didn't have to top it off. And it was just beautiful. It's just something about Delina Exclusif during the fall season. So kicking things off, highly recommend this one as a floral fragrance for you to pull out if you have not worn this one in a while. Yeah, the cooler weather, it just gave me a different appreciation for this fragrance that I could not seem to find during the spring and summer. So that is Delina Exclusif from Parfums de Marly. And so moving on to the next one. Let's see, do I want to cover that one next? Let's talk about some fragrances from Bond number 9. And so I think that Bond does a really great job on creating fragrances, especially for the cooler months. I think that they do a great job with having a nice balance with creating fragrances for all of the seasons. But this one right here, I think is going to be exquisite for the fall season. And you guys, that is Chinatown from Bond number 9. This one right here, oh yeah. Yeah, this one, let's talk about the notes. So Chinatown does have top notes of peach blossom, bergamot, tuberose, and gardenia, with mid notes of orange blossom, peony, cardamom, and vanilla. Then it has base notes of sandalwood, gaiac wood, patchouli, and Virginia cedar. This one I could not get behind during the summertime, because although it does have several floral notes in here, and you would think that it would pull okay during that time of the year, but it was the cardamom that kept killing it for me. Like, I was really trying to enjoy it and I couldn't, but now I think is the appropriate time to be able to pull this baby out and to spend some time with it. When I wear this one, I really do pick up on that gardenia, that tuberose, and that cardamom. The patchouli comes through in the base in that dry down pretty significantly, but it's not like that annoying type of patchouli. It's not a dirty type. I think that it's just enough in here just to give the blend a nice balance. But I am really enjoying this one so far. When I tried wearing it back then, I was going to sell this one because I was like, oh my gosh, it's just not working. But as I have continued to grow my collection and I have begun to really just understand fragrances and notes and different, just different components and how those things work and how they come together, I'm now understanding that just because you try it in one season and it didn't work, doesn't mean that it can't work for a different season. And so I'm so glad that I held on to this one because, oh, it's so good. It is really good. The cardamom in here is not too sharp. I feel like it does give way to a bit of like a cinnamon type of touch to it, but it's not It's not overly spicy. It's not too in your face. It's not that type of cardamom. So I think that this one right here would make for a perfect fragrance for the fall. If you are looking for something that still has that floral aspect, this one right here will definitely serve that purpose. So this is my second floral recommendation, and that is Chinatown from Bond Number 9. And so sticking with the house of Bond Number 9, this one right here was a blind buy. And let me tell you something. It was an instant love. Instant love. I thought about wearing this one today. So that is none other than New York Gardenia from Bond Number 9. Y'all. Ugh. I am still just enamored with Baby Girl. This is so good. New York Gardenia. It does have notes of jasmine, tuberose, gardenia, vetiver, and vanilla. Very, very basic. Very to the point. But when I tell you the way that that gardenia, that tuberose, and that vanilla, it is exquisite. This is such a gorgeous scent. This was the type of gardenia when I got it, I didn't even realize that I needed it in my collection. And to be quite honest with you, this is the most gardenia prevalent fragrance that I have in my collection. I knew that gardenia was, you know, I was okay with it, but I did not realize how much of a love that gardenia, that scent note is for me. And I absolutely love it. This right here is fantastic because the way that they've done the gardenia and the vanilla, they've given you a healthy dose of vanilla in here to just really blend in with that gardenia and that tuberose. Tuberose is not the most prominent floral note in here like the gardenia, but it's there. You get it because in that dry down, oh, this is so good. Oh, I think I'm wearing this one tomorrow. It is just, it's addictive. This floral fragrance right here, I find to be very addictive. It is just so good. And when I tell you beast mode, oh my gosh, not only can you enjoy it for the fall, but the winter, this right here, hands down, perfect floral for the fall and the winter. So I love the fact that this fragrance can double down. What I do find about this fragrance is that I'm not going to pull for this during those deep, hot summer months. This right here definitely works better in the cooler season. It's exquisite. It is amazing. I cannot recommend this one enough. I know that I did a ranking video on my Bond fragrances a couple of months back, and she was in top 5, and for darn good reason. This one right here just blew me away. If you have not smelled this one and you are a gardenia lover, you definitely want to get your nose on it. And even if you're not, like myself, I discovered that I was after I had this fragrance, but it is just so good. And man, I do have to mind my sprays with this one a little bit because one time I went completely overboard and I just about made myself sick, y'all, because I was just going to town, and with this particular one, it's just not worth it. It's just, you don't have to do all of that. You don't have to do all that. And so I feel like you definitely get your bang for your buck. With this fragrance right here, it does retail for $470, but you can easily find this one on the gray market. I got mine from Joma Shop at a very, very steep discount. So definitely give this one a try or pull it out if you already have it in your collection. This right here is stunning. And that is New York Gardenia from Bond number 9. Gorgeous scent. Beautiful. So the next one that I want to talk about here is going to be from the House of Guerlain. And I decided to go ahead and feature Angelique Noire. I feel like this one is more heavier leaning as far as the floral notes versus the vanilla. The vanilla, this right here is like 70%. It's 70%, what is that note in here? Angelica. Angelica is very Angelica heavy. So while we're talking about the notes, let me give them all to you. So this one does have top notes of Angelica, pear, pink pepper, with mid notes of jasmine and caraway. And then it has base notes of vanilla, Angelica, and cedar. So it is very Angelica heavy. And I love this for this time of year. It has gotten, when I first got this fragrance, I'm not gonna lie, I was not a fan. I didn't know if I was gonna keep it, if I was gonna send it back, but I was like, you know what? Take your time with it, wear it, let it macerate, and the vanilla may come through a little bit more over time. And you know what, you guys, it has. It has. It does have more vanilla that I'm picking up in here, but you definitely get more of that Angelica, which I have grown to love. I absolutely enjoy this one. I love wearing this one more so on a cloudy type of day. I feel like in a way this fragrance gives me a bit of coziness. It's like that cozy type of floral, and the vanilla, it flirts with this fragrance, right? It's not a very strong vanilla fragrance, in my opinion. I think that the Angelica consumes this fragrance for the most part. Like I said, it's 70% Angelica for sure. But again, like I said, it flirts with the vanilla. And what I found too, another reason that I didn't want to send it back is because, you know, you can layer this with maybe a vanilla 28 or any other type of vanilla that you think would complement this fragrance. And so I think it's excellent. It is perfect, superb. I find myself craving this, like I said, on a cloudy day, maybe even a rainy day, sitting in front of my fireplace, having a nice hot cup of coffee, just gives me all the feels. I have really, really taken to this fragrance, and now I can't see not having it in my collection because I think it's so beautiful. And if you see here, like my juice has gotten so nice and dark. And of course it's because of the vanilla, and it's that vanilla, that Guerlain vanilla that we all know and love. Yeah, the vanilla is coming through a lot more in here now. And now that I'm smelling this, the vanilla in this one puts me in the mind just a little bit of the same vanilla that they used in Shalimar La Essence. It's very, very familiar, very similar. But it's good. It's good. It's perfect. Perfect for this time of the year. And I cannot wait to spend more time with this and just really get to enjoy it and appreciate it for exactly what it is. So that is Angelique Noire from Guerlain. So the next one that I want to talk about is, this fragrance is from the House of Byredo. If you're not new here, Byredo is in my top 5 favorite fragrance houses. I absolutely love Byredo. And as a matter of fact, I made a purchase this morning from the House of Byredo. I am going to have a massive Black Friday haul for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But today, I want to spotlight Rose of No Man's Land. This one? Oh my gosh, I'm so in love. Rose of No Man's Land is phenomenal. This is so good. You definitely get that rose in here, but it's like that dry, sweet type of rose. It's so beautiful. I'm picking up on a bit of that bergamot. This one also has a peony in here. It is just beautiful. Beautiful. Now, this right here will not serve you well, I feel, in the winter, unless I decide to wear it on a day when I'm probably working from home. I'll wear this one year round, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to cut through the cold because it's just not that type of fragrance. And I have not had a chance to get my nose on the Absolute version, but I definitely want to, because if it's anything like this or just the way that they've done this one, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this fragrance. This does not smell like any other rose perfume that I have in my collection. It is a stunner. It stands on its own. It is just excellent. This is an excellent rose fragrance. And I feel like this would make a good rose fragrance for someone that is just starting out and testing out and getting used to wearing rose scented fragrances. I think that this would be a good place to start, because it's just not, you know, the rose is not just in your face. It's not a dense type of rose. It's not a heavy based type of rose fragrance. I would consider this to be a very delicate type of rose. And like I said, there's just this sweetness to this fragrance. It's the praline that I'm picking up on in here. And I'm also getting a tad bit of musk. It is just, it's beautiful. I love the House of Byredo. House of Byredo cannot do any wrong in my eyes. I also have Mojave Ghost, Gypsy Water, all those other fragrances as well, and they are excellent too. So if you are looking, you know, again, if you're starting out your fragrance collection and you're not used to being, you're not used to wearing rose scented fragrances and you want to give something a try, I highly recommend this one. I think that this one is a very good rose entrance type of fragrance. It is just, it's beautiful. Love this one. Yeah, I'll be wearing it. And as you can see, I have the smaller bottle here, the 50 ml. When I run out, I will be repurchasing. Absolutely. That's why I want to get my nose on the Absolute, because I want to see which one. And they may smell different enough to where I just need both. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll see. But that is Rose of No Man's Land from the House of Byredo. And so the last one that I want to share with my fragrance lovers, this one is so good. I wore it the other day. This is When Flowers from the House of Creed. Look at that bottle. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the simplicity of it. I love clear bottles. I wish that all of my fragrances were in transparent looking bottles so I can see how much juice I have left. But I love this one. Love the detailing. This is just beautiful. Ooh, child, let's talk about this juice. So good. So damn good. So When Flowers has top notes of jasmine, orange blossom, and peach, with mid notes of jasmine sandback, tuberose absolute, and rose. And then it has base notes of sandalwood, iris, orange blossom again, praline, and musk. Oh my gosh. This right here is stunning. And to think that I almost didn't pick this fragrance up because I saw the peach note, but it's not doing too much in here. I smell the peach, but it's not, it doesn't take center stage. Definitely get that jasmine. The iris in here is not too powdery. Y'all know I'm not a big fan of super strong powdery fragrances. Like it can be in here, and it's just the way that it's done in this particular fragrance. Oh my gosh. Windflowers is to die for. And the only regret that I have with picking up this fragrance is I waited too long. Like I was just sleeping on this one, and I would have it in my cart, then I would remove it. I'd add it to the cart, it would sit there, and then it would time out. Like I just went round and round with this fragrance, and finally one day I said, just get the fragrance. You've been thinking about it. It's been living rent-free in your head for several months. Just get it. And I'm so happy to have it. The sillage, the projection, the longevity. Baby, this is from the House of Creed. You are not going to have a problem with that at all. This right here is everything. And another thing that I love about it is that it is literally a year-round fragrance. Like, it's going to cut through some cold. It's going to do well in heat. The way that it just warms up on my skin, the way that it hugs fabric. This is excellent. I hope that Creed never stops making this fragrance, because I'm going to be in trouble. The addiction to this one is absolutely real. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's just so good. And I also love the fact that it does have that musk in here. I love a good musk. You get me with the musk if it's got sandalwood or amber, but musk, I love a good musk-based fragrance. And you definitely get that in the dry down with this one, and then all of those floral notes, that jasmine. Then you get a little bit of that sweetness with the praline. Let me tell you something. This is excellent. Excellent choice. Excellent. I cannot get enough of this fragrance. I have to ignore and not even look at the shelf in my closet when I go in there, because if I put eyes on this and we lock in, I'm going to be spraying her. I'm going to be wearing this fragrance, but I need to be sharing the love with everything else that I have in my collection. So yeah, I absolutely highly recommend this one. If you don't have it, you need it, get it, blind buy it. I don't care. It is good. It is good. It's fabulous. Can't say enough about this one. So highly recommend it for this season. And that is Windflowers from the House of Creed. Y'all get into it. Get into it. So good. It's so amazing. So if you have made it this far and you love all things that smell good and they get you as excited as they make me, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel, join the family, because I love talking about fragrances. I love sharing my fragrances with you all, and even the ones that don't necessarily work out for me. And to those of you that continue to show up and to support the channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all so much. And until next time, friends, I will see you all in the next video. Take care.